And good morning. And as soon as we have somebody on, okay. As soon as somebody logs in, we will get the party started. We are. All right, welcome. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning. So as advertised, we are doing Extreme Rules here in my WWE 2K universe. And so I have 6 matches lined up here. We'll start off with a backstage brawl. Stan Hansen and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Then move on to a triple threat match. Brie Bella, Ruby Riott, and Rhea Ripley. We have a steel cage match between Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross versus the Kabuki Warriors. Then we have our only regular match of the show for the women's title. Beth Phoenix defending against Shayna Baszler. You have a submission match. Bret Hart versus Barry Windham in the main event, an Extreme Rules tag match. Kazuchika Okada and Shinsuke Nakamura against the Outsiders, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. All right, and now let's get this thing started. The backstage brawl. And so Hansen and Austin have been going at it for about a month now. They've had a couple of matches against each other. But here they're going to fight backstage. And let's get it going here. And now backstage out here. Oh, Hansen slams down Austin. And they've fought in the ring a couple of times. The ring has not been able to contain these two. So the GM decided, well, we're tired of you guys fighting in the ring and not getting anywhere with it. So just fight backstage because you guys clearly are not suited for any type of regular match anymore. And now you got Hansen dragging Austin around. Sets him up on the table here. What's Hansen going to do? But now Austin gets up now. So now Hansen just shoves him across the floor. And now Hansen's got him again. What's he going to do? And now sits him on the table. And oh, Hansen got a front face lock. What's he going to do? And oh my goodness! Suplex through the table. And now kick to the midsection. And now, oh, Hansen just yanks him down by the head, and now he's got a chair. Swings and misses. Now Austin gets it away from him, knocks it out of his hand, and now what's the rattlesnake going to do there? And now Austin shoves him across the floor, and now got him up. Oh no, knee to the midsection, but Hansen now shoves Austin again, and Hansen been mostly in control here. Austin is now a bit wobbly. What's Hansen? Oh, Hansen's got, what's he got there? Is that a... I'm not sure what that is. Looks like a tripod for a camera. And Austin got it out of Hansen's hand and finally went to work on him a little bit. Now Austin, big right hand, puts Hansen on the deck. And now, oh, and Austin's been wearing him out with that tripod stand. But now Hansen with the right. And now looking to get back in control. But here's Austin elbowing his way to freedom. Oh, and now Austin with the Thez press and just punching away at Hansen. And now Austin looking for something else. And, well, what's he doing climbing up there? Not sure. Oh, and a neck breaker. First actual wrestling move performed in this match. And now Austin shoves Hansen, up and across whatever that thing is. But Hansen with the back elbow. And, he's got him up. Oh, my. The pile driver on the floor. And now, Austin with the back elbow. Went for the boot to the midsection. Hansen blocked it. And now Hansen's got him up. Oh, my God. Powerbomb. And that is it. Hansen is your winner. Hansen with the knockout on Austin. And those are two tough men from Texas going at it here. And Hansen is victorious to start things off here at Extreme Rules. And now, oh no. Oh, and look at Hansen. Hansen's not done. They're continuing the onslaught here. And that is just disgusting. Disgusting display by Stan the Lariat Hansen. He already got the win, but he couldn't just leave it there. And now for our next match. A triple threat. These three women have been going back and forth with each other. And now they will finally all meet in the same ring. So Ruby Riott started this off with an upset victory over Rhea Ripley. And then a couple of weeks later, Ruby was facing Brie Bella. Ripley attacked her. And then, since then, it's been just a three-way war between these three different women in matches backstage, before and after matches, and now they will settle it here at Extreme Rules. And Brie goes after Riott, gets a snap suplex, goes for the cover immediately. Riott kicks out straight away. And now Riott the snap mare and knee to the spine of Brie Bella. And now just punts her in the stomach, and now flatliner by Ruby Riott. So this all started. Ruby and Rhea Ripley had a match on SmackDown Live. Ruby scored the upset. The next week, Ruby continued her luck. She got a huge upset over Becky Lynch, and immediately after the match, Ripley attacked her, laid her out. Then a couple of weeks later, Ruby faced Brie Bella, and after that match, Brie was not satisfied with the result and attacked Riott with a chair. So since then, Ruby has been going at it with both ladies, and she asked for one match where she could get at both of them. And that was granted to her here at Extreme Rules. And now, Brie Bella in control here. And with the low drop kick to the back, and now Ripley back in the ring. And, Ripley sets in with a guillotine on the Brie Bella. And Brie spins over, gets out of it. And now, standing drop kick from the Nightmare. And she drags Brie in the middle of the ring, stomps on the arm, and now stays on the arm and just cranks it. The right arm of Brie Bella, and she goes for the drop kick. Ruby sidesteps her, and now Rhea dips down into the fireman's carry takeover. So now Ripley, with the big roundhouse kick And Ruby Riott rolls over down to the floor. And meanwhile, now Ripley goes back after Brie Bella. And remember, this match is a triple threat, no disqualification. Brie Bella shot to the midsection. Oh, into the crucifix. And now Brie picks Ripley up, and oh, but now Ripley kicked to the midsection, and now she hits the standing drop kick, but back in is Ruby Riott. Off the ropes and head scissor DDT. And so far we have not seen any weaponry come into play. Ripley kicks out at one there. Oh, and now shot to the midsection by Rhea Ripley, but now Brie Bella comes over, gets in a front face lock. And oh, Northern Light suplex. And now Brie kicked to the midsection and DDT on the Ruby Riott. So now Brie Bella going after both ladies here. And now, oh, backbreaker just yanked Ruby down. And now full Nelson takedown by Brie Bella, and now she yanks Ruby down by the hair. And Brie Bella has cleared the ring. Goes after Ruby. Now Ruby sends her back in. And Ruby slams her into the turnbuckle. And now off the ropes. And oh, and there's the kick. And off the other side. And 2 times. And there's the third. And Brie Bella down. But now Ripley's looking to take advantage. And Ruby Riott breaks it up. And now, oh, now Ripley catches her. Oh, suplex into the knee. And now Ruby Riott back out on the floor. And Rhea Ripley, meanwhile, goes after Brie Bella. Oh, and gets her with the cutter. And now Rhea Ripley has cleared the ring. The Nightmare. Oh, but now she walks into a kick from Brie. Northern Lights suplex down on the floor. And now, oh, Brie winds up and gets the shot. Knocks Ripley on her back on the floor. And now, and Brie Bella with a DDT. And now Ruby Riott comes over. Brie with an elbow. And now, oh, and Ruby sends her right into the ring post. And now back, it does it a second time. And now Brie sends Ruby back in the ring. And now Ripley, forearm across the chest and then a boot to Brie Bella. Now Riott drags her Brie in the middle of the ring. And now, oh, going for a suplex. Rhea flips out of it. And now, oh, and here we go. Rhea's got it hooked. And boom, there's the Riptide. And referee out of position there. He was checking on Brie Bella. And there it is. Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley victorious here at Extreme Rules. And there you see Ruby Riott coming off the ropes, series of kicks, but then she gets caught with the Riptide. And that is all. 2 and 3.
Here is your winner,
Rhea Ripley. Victorious here at Extreme Rules. And now we're going into the cage. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross against the Kabuki Warriors. These two teams have been going at it for some time now, trying to move their way up to be the #1 contender spot for the women's tag team titles. And they've fared off in singles competition. In regular tag team matches, they fought backstage, and now they're being locked inside of a steel cage here at Extreme Rules. And here we go. And now pin, submission, or escape. And now Alexa Bliss goes across the back of Kairi Sane. Meanwhile, Asuka with the big slam on Nikki Cross. And Kairi Sane now front face lock and into the Falcon Arrow kind of move there. And meanwhile, Asuka with a low drop kick on Nikki Cross. And now Kairi Sane off the ropes and gets the jumping neck breaker on Alexa Bliss. Meanwhile, Nikki Cross got Asuka up, picks her up, and spins into a big body slam. And now Kairi Sane snaps suplex. And a neck breaker from Cross. And Nikki Cross going for the escape here. But Asuka comes after her and brings her back in the ring. Meanwhile, Kairi Sane with an axe kick on Alexa Bliss. And now Kairi Sane looking to get out. And now Asuka's looking to get out too. We have a double escape here. But Bliss goes after Sane, pulls her down back in the ring. Meanwhile, Asuka is almost up to the top, but Nikki Cross goes after Asuka, kicks her away, but Cross pulls her back in. And now Bliss trying to get out. And now Asuka tries to go after her to stop her, but Cross intercepts her. Bliss going up, and now but Kairi Sane pulls Bliss down. And now Cross trying to get out. And Kairi slams her leg in and pulls down Cross. And now Asuka tries to get out. So they're wasting no time here trying to get out of the cage. But Kairi Sane stops Bliss. Gets the big slam. And now Asuka's on top. And now Nikki Cross going after her. And Nikki Cross stops her, gets a shot in on her, gets another shot in on her. Meanwhile, Kairi Sane slams Bliss. Asuka trying again, and Cross again gets a shot. And Asuka keeps going, and Nikki Cross keeps taking shots after her. Meanwhile, Kairi Sane going up on the other side. And Kairi Sane up on top. Is she going to get over? And now Bliss goes after Kairi Sane. So we got everybody on the edge, but now Cross has brought Asuka back in, slams her into the cage, and now Cross trying to get out. And now it's a race to the top between Nikki Cross and Asuka. And now both Cross and Asuka sitting on top, both trying to get over it. But now Cross takes the shot, and Asuka sends one back. Meanwhile, Sane and Bliss over on the other wall. And Asuka sends Nikki Cross down to the floor. Asuka going over. And Asuka's going up. She's trying to get her second leg over. And Asuka is over, and she's out. Asuka's out, and now Sane and Bliss on the other side. And of course, here's the and Sane sends Bliss down to the mat with a thud. Meanwhile, Cross pulls her back over. And now both women climbing. I mean, the downside to this part of the cage match, of course, is that Sane is left in there with both women, but Bliss pulls her back in, and now there's the knees and insult to injury. Meanwhile, Nikki Cross getting over, and now Bliss is trying to climb out, and Nikki Cross is out, and Sane getting to her feet. Will she get there in time to stop Bliss? Bliss up to the top. Doesn't look like it. And Sane now going up. Will she get her? Oh, Sane with the shot. And Bliss still trying to go. Sane hits her again. And Sane will not let her go. Kairi Sane just taking shot after shot to get Bliss to keep her from going over the top. And out Sane with another shot. Will she manage to grab a leg or something here? But and now Bliss keeps trying. Sane keeps stopping her. And we have a stalemate of sorts. So Bliss is going to need to fight her off because Sane is just not going to let her go. And Kairi Sane got the leg, pulls Bliss down, got it, and now, gets the shot in the back. Slams Bliss into the cage. And now Kairi Sane trying to get out. And now it's a race to the top. And now Kairi Sane on top. Bliss on top now. Look at this, and they're both Sane with the shot. Scoots over, and but now Bliss blocks it and gets one of her own. And now look at them, both of them swinging wild. And Sane now sends Bliss down to the mat. And Kairi Sane just needs to get the other leg over. And she does. Kairi Sane coming down. Coming down, and she made it. And your winners, the Kabuki Warriors. Kabuki Warriors victorious here in the cage at Extreme Rules. And now they look ahead to a date with the Women's Tag Team Champions. Kairi Sane and Asuka victorious here at Extreme Rules in the steel cage. What a match that was. And now, next up, our only non-extreme match of the night for the Women's Championship. Shayna Baszler will be challenging the champion Beth Phoenix. So, Shayna Baszler won a fatal four-way match at Backlash to earn this title shot. She is getting here at Extreme Rules. Beth Phoenix won the women's title a week before Backlash after a year of chasing it unsuccessfully. And now we cannot forget. And there's the bell. And collar and elbow tie up. Phoenix goes behind and waist lock takeover by Beth Phoenix. Now Baszler goes behind. And she's got the double waist lock, and she takes down Phoenix and into the side headlock. So we have a grappling exhibition going on here. Side headlock by Phoenix. And now Baszler shoots her off the ropes and into a hip toss. And as I was saying right when the match started, lurking in the background, we have the Money in the Bank holder, the Queen Charlotte Flair. And she has simply stated that she will strike at a time of her choosing. And now, Baszler with the arm and stomps on the arm of Phoenix. And now kick to the spine. And just last week we had a spectacular tag team match with Phoenix and Becky Lynch against Baszler and Charlotte. And Phoenix has been doing her best to stay on the lookout and to kind of avoid situations where Charlotte could take advantage of her. And now you see Baszler sitting back on the arm. Meanwhile, this is Baszler's first title opportunity in some time. And she vowed to get the title here. Oh, and suplex by Baszler, but Phoenix hops right back up. And a kick to the spine by the champion. And she goes for the cover. Oh, and a big boot by Phoenix. So there's a twofold task here tonight. One is to win the match. And then the second is to get out of here without getting cashed in on. If Charlotte is here tonight, no one haven't gotten any word as to whether or not she is in the building. And now you see Phoenix pulling on the arm, taking a page out of Baszler's book. So if you're Phoenix, you got to beat Shayna Baszler and then get out of here before the Queen strikes, if she is indeed here. And if you're Baszler, you want to win the title and get out of here. Because the last thing you'd want is a 30-second title reign. And now Baszler blocks the kick. Dragon screw leg whip there. And Baszler, what's she doing? She hops over the barricade. And now she's jawing with the crowd. Can't win the title out there, Shayna. And Phoenix follows her out. Oh, and Phoenix clubbing blow. But Shayna returns the favor. And now both women outside. Baszler slides back in. And now Phoenix slowly gets back in the ring. And Phoenix with the right hand. And she's got Baszler up. Fireman's carry. Snake eyes into the corner. And now in a kick from Phoenix also. And of course you can't forget, Charlotte could just come out here in the middle of the match here and make a triple threat. And now Baszler shots to the midsection to get free. And a kick to the midsection. Oh, here we go. Baszler got the gut wrench. Holds on. Rolls through. And second one. And now sometimes Shayna goes right into the cover. This time she dragged Beth in the middle of the ring. And Beth Phoenix kicks out at one. And now Baszler's got her up. And there's the kick and brings her up in the suplex. And there's a carry through the clutch. Right in the middle of the ring. Will that be all? And Beth rolls over. Gets a series of elbows. But some damage was definitely done there. And now Phoenix, back to the snake eyes. Now it drags Baszler in the middle of the ring and goes for the cover here. Baszler kicks out at 2. Sits up, and Phoenix a bit surprised. She was hoping that was it, I guess. And now Baszler sends her into the corner. And now Phoenix the back elbow. 2-hand choke slam by the Glamazon. And she rolls Phoenix over, now picks her up. And into the slam. And hooks the legs, goes for the submission. Got her in the middle of the ring. And just stretching her. Baszler shaking her head no. Allen gets an arm free and elbows her way out. And these two women fighting a war here. And now Baszler gets Phoenix snapmare. Goes for the cover. Phoenix kicks out at 1. And now Baszler stomps on the back. And now she lifts Phoenix up in the sitting position, picks her up now, front face lock by the Queen of Spades. And she's got Beth up, out slams her down. And now into a kind of surfboard type of move there. And now Baszler picks up Phoenix again into a seated position, back to the front face lock. And she lifts up Phoenix. And oh, now Baszler going to town with a series of strikes. And goes back to it, another flurry. And Baszler just trying to batter Phoenix and slams her down again, back to the surfboard. So Baszler just bludgeoned Phoenix with a series of strikes, but Phoenix gets the shoulder up. And now Phoenix back on her feet, but Baszler gets her, sends her into the corner. And now Baszler turns her around. What's she gonna do here? Gonna go off, sits her up on the top rope. She's gonna go for a superplex, it looks like. Walks in and now spreads the legs. And now there's a shot. And Baszler got her up. And here we go. Superplex. And took a little bit out of both of them, but Baszler gets over, makes the cover. Oh, Phoenix barely escapes. Barely escapes. And now Baszler kicked to the midsection there and going back to the gut wrench, holds on, rolls through. And Baszler, second time, this time she rolls over into the pin. 2. And we have a new champion. A new women's champion, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. And a short reign for Phoenix. She will definitely want a chance to win the title back. We'll see what happens there. But right now, your new champion, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, after 2 years of chasing the title, 2 years of falling in and out of contention, she finally gets a chance. And now she is victorious. And now she is your women's champion.
Here is your winner, and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Shayna Baszler.
And there she is. And now the Queen of Spades celebrating in the ring. Shayna Baszler victorious at Extreme Rules. And now, the submission match. Barry Windham against Bret Hitman Hart. Both men have they've traded wins and losses the past few weeks. And now we have a submission match. Bret, of course, likes to use the sharpshooter. And Barry Windham likes the claw hold. And here we go. And remember, submissions only. Wyndham now cranks the arm. And Brett reverses it, gets the hammer lock. And now Wyndham goes behind the back, reverse hammerlock now by Barry Windham, and now Brett reverses that. So we start out with a grappling exchange, but of course this is a submission match. And the Hitman with a drop kick. So all the holds and all the slams and everything, and the only purpose they serve is to soften up your opponent to try and make him submit. And Brett with the Russian leg sweep picks Windham back up. And now Irish whip sends Windham over the top rope down to the floor. And now the Hitman. Oh, but Windham with a short clothesline. And remember, this is no DQ, and now Windham hops the barricade to look out into the crowd and just say, look, is this your king? Or I should say, is this your Hitman? And now Brett follows him out. And now European uppercut by Windham sends Brett back over the barricade. And now Brett hops back out after him. And now Windham with the knee. And is Barry Windham going to come back over? Yes, he does. And now both men out here by the steps, and backbreaker by Barry Windham. And obviously it's early on in the match, going for the submissions. Won't get the win at this point. Just to help wear your opponent down. But now Windham shoves Brett across the floor after Brett sent him into the steps. And now Windham, with a backbreaker. And now, sends Brett into the ring post. And now into the ring. And now, stomps on the back. And now, and there's a kick by Windham. And there's a leg drop. And the crowd letting Barry Windham hear it. They are not here for Barry Windham tonight. And Windham, the series of elbows. And now Brett with a neck breaker. The jawbreaker, I'm sorry. And then with a crossbody. And now the leg drop by the Hitman. And now standing drop kick. And now, big vertical suplex by the Hitman. And now, Hitman kicking away. And, stomps in the midsection. And now, Windham with the shot. And now, snapmare into the kick. And now, Windham. Hitman now the shot. And now, first attempt at a submission. Bret Hart with a sleeper hold. And Windham drops down to the jawbreaker. And now Windham goes to the sleeper hold. So now Barry Windham returning the favor. And Hart drops down now. And now Brett going up to the second rope, and that does the elbow. And now got Windham in the middle of the ring. Windham rolls over, and now Barry Windham got Brett, slams him head first in the turnbuckle, and Bulldog out of the corner. And now it's either man's game now. Windham, big side slam. Both men are set to do their finishing hold. Wyndham the claw. Brett the sharpshooter. Wyndham's got him up. Oh, and drops him across the knee. And now, Wyndham is in position. And he's got the claw. He's got it. Dead center of the ring. He's got the claw on Brett. And that's it. Barry Windham, your winner. Barry Windham victorious over the Hitman. And now, my goodness, upset special here. And you see Windham raising his arms in victory. And Bret Hart not happy. And one more match to go. Our main event here at Extreme Rules. So Kazuchika Okada and Shinsuke Nakamura teaming up against the Outsiders. So this started when Okada defending the Universal title against Scott Hall when Kevin Nash attacked him and they put the beat down on him, and they continued for the next couple of weeks. And then Okada's old partner Shinsuke Nakamura came in to help him out, and ever since then it has been a 2-on-2 affair, and now they are going at it with no rules here. And here we go. Okada goes after Hall. Okada goes after Nash. Nakamura goes after Hall, and now they're switching. Now Okada with Hall and Nakamura with Nash. And remember, this is Extreme Rules. Anything goes. Oh, and a discus clothesline by the Rainmaker. And Shinsuke, meanwhile, gets the neck breaker. And Hall kicks out straight away. And right now, it is all Nakamura and Okada. And they were both in the same faction in Japan known as Chaos. And right now there is no chaos here. It's all Nakamura and Okada. The King of Strong Style in the Rainmaker. Oh, but Hall, small package, referee way out of position. And right now we have yet to see any extreme action here so far. And Okada, the Cobra Clutch into a crossface. And just draining the life out of Scott Hall. Meanwhile, all right, Hall fights his way out. Nash sends Nakamura into the corner here. And now European uppercut on the Kevin Nash, sends Nash out to the apron. And now Hall turns it around on Nakamura. Oh, and now rubs the eyes across the top rope. And now a big boot by Okada. But Hall now. Big power slam on Okada. And now Nash has the kendo stick. But Hall instead goes for the cover. One count only. And now Hall and Nash in the ring with Okada. And Nash with this series of knees. But now Okada slips under, gets a German on the Scott Hall. Holds on and gets 2 times. And now 3 times. Meanwhile, Kevin Nash goes after Nakamura, and he gets caught from behind with a kendo stick by Okada. And Okada swinging wild with a kendo stick. going after. Oh, but he missed and hit Shinsuke. And now Nash after Nakamura, but Nakamura slipped under. And clubbing blow to the back. And now Okada goes after Hall. And I mean, Kevin Nash goes under the ring. Scott Hall gets a kick on the Okada. Now Nakamura going after Nash. Both men back in the ring. And Nakamura sends Nash out to the apron. And what's he going to do here? Oh, got him tied up in the ropes. And Nakamura wailing away on Nash. And into the backstabber. But now Hall in with the sledgehammer. But Nakamura saw him coming. And this has been a pretty one-sided affair. Nash kicks out at one. Oh, and front suplex by Nakamura. Oh, but now Nash shot to the midsection of Okada. And now, Nash now. Oh, with a series of knees to Nakamura. And Okada, meanwhile, gets the DDT. Oh, and Nash gets one on Okada now. And the referee got run over in the midst of all of that. Scott Hall sends Nakamura in to the corner, but he gets caught by Okada. And now that could be all. And that's it. Chaos victorious here over the Outsiders. And Chaos victorious to close things out here at Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Baker, Kaiva, and Shinsuke Nakamura.
And they are victorious here. And we thank you for watching Extreme Rules. So just to recap, in the opening match in the backstage brawl, Stan Hansen victorious over Stone Cold Steve Austin, and followed it up with a attack with a chair after the match was over. Next up, triple threat action. Rhea Ripley gets the win over Ruby Riott and Brie Bella. Ripley wins with the Riptide. Then we had the steel cage match. The Kabuki Warriors victorious over Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. An outstanding match. Then we have a new women's champion. The Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, defeated Beth Phoenix. And then the submission match. Barry Windham gets the victory with the claw over Bret Hitman Hart. And then our main event, the Outsiders were defeated by Kazuchika Okada and Shinsuke Nakamura. We thank you for watching Extreme Rules, and we will see you next for Monday Night Raw.